Rahul, welcoming you onto the show, saying that this is not a ban, this is an advisory that's issued from time to time. It pulls in words and instances that have been used in other parliaments of other Commonwealth nations as well. But I mean, it's a new world, isn't it, Rahul? I mean, does this kind of advisory really fit in with this this new 2022 world that we live in? Because the general sense is, these are hardly sensitive words. I can understand some of them, rubbing people the wrong way, but this is Parliament after all. I mean, shouldn't there be free discussion?
See, Shiv, for the first point, this is not actually a rule book.
Yeah.
This is actually a compilation, as you said it. The point is, what is objectionable, what is the core of the objection is the rule of Parliament. One, there is an article 1052 of Indian Constitution that no MP, what he says on the floor of the House can be held guilty even in courts. Now, that's the kind of protection a member of Parliament enjoys. Do the MPs object to that? No, they don't. They love that independence. But on the other hand, when Rule 380 of the Rules and Procedures and Conduct of Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, tells them that they need to watch their tongue, then they have very serious objections. Now, what does Rule 380 of expunction, which is practiced since 1954, Shiv, 1954, does it say? It says that the Speaker and the Rajya Sabha chairman have a right vested with power to order expunction. Now, what are the rules for expunction? Anything which is prejudicial to national interest, to the maintenance of friendly ties with foreign countries, derogatory to high offices, foreign dignitaries, impact on national sentiment, discrediting and forming the army, navy or anybody, not good in taste. Now, this not good in taste is the real objection. Now, if we talk about what is the brouhaha today, Shiv, the problem is that each regime is guilty of bringing out this, adding words to this long list of suggestions that don't use them because of the context they are used in. That's what the Speaker has said today. You see, if I say that the government is or the Prime Minister is indulging in hypocrisy, I'm not saying it, but if I'm using as example, then it is a problem. But if I say on the floor of the House that the Chinese have indulged in hypocritical diplomacy, then it is not objectionable. The point here is that if we say today Tanashah, which is dictator, it is an objection. Jumlajivi is an objection, a word which has been added. I think this is contemporary times. What politicians are saying outside, it's basically being reflected in this list. Because why I say that, in the Congress time when the UPA was being hurt by those multiple scams, CWG, 2G and others, then on 17th August 2011, dishonest was expunged. Is dishonest so objectionable? On March 3rd, 2011 in Lok Sabha, dishonesty was put as an unparliamentary word. On March 12th, 2012, shame was put in. Now, shame on you or shame on anybody. Is it an unparliamentary word? Then cheating in Rajya Sabha on March 20, 2012.
Wow.
Now, why is it happened? Because the context at that time was that the UPA was facing charges from the opposition for all the scams. So, cheating, dishonesty, shame, all this was added. Now, the BJP is facing charges of Tanashahi and similar ones. So, these have been added. I think the problem is that these are regime-specific charges which are created and unparliamentary words get added only because of the tone and tenor of politics outside Parliament.